Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. We have arrived. But yes.
We have.
Artist, archivist, VTuber, and tonight, coffee guy. You can call me Tiberious Vanderfield. Tonight, I am joined by...
The SheppySHEPS, I don't have a schedule. I'm terrible at keeping consistent. Hello, everyone!
Yes.
That's me, SheppySHEPS.
Yes. And tonight, we are playing some coffee talk.
Toffeecock. Poppycock.
Something like that.
I'm wildin' today.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How are you doing today, Sheps?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Got over some seasonal affective disorder.
Good.
Feeling energetic. I made a pot pie today.
Nice.
Myself, with cream of chicken and all mixed vegetables and the nicest pie crust I ever had. It was very, very yummy.
Very nice. Very nice.
What I don't like about fat... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I made some pretty good steak fajitas the other day.
Let's fucking go.
Yes, it was one of the people that I live with mentioned that it was the best steak that he's ever had.
Wow. That is one hell of an endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing baristas? Why aren't we doing like Cooking Mama or something?
I don't know. Maybe we will somewhere down the line. There's plenty of games out there where you run an establishment of some sort and serve some sort of product to some sort of people.
Oh, Play-Doh. You should consider Play-Doh.
I was thinking more of this sort of like visual novel style game.
Oh.
But that's an option as well.
Food-based dating sim. Food-based visual novel. The only thing that really comes to mind is Food Fantasy, and that's just a gacha game.
I don't know. I don't know any examples off the top of my head, but I've been seeing more games recently in this vein where you are a person who runs some sort of like a tavern or a coffee shop or a whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
And the gameplay is basically people give you orders and you serve them and you listen to them talk about things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I've seen a couple of those lately, but I didn't take the time to write down their names.
There's a kinetic novel called Necrobarista. I think it's about you're a barista who died and you're in a cafe and you serve the dead.
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think I've probably seen something about that.
Yeah. You're like I think you're in a cafe and what a metaphorical river Styx. You're serving people in limbo and before they go either to heaven or hell. And it's like your job to just serve wandering souls and give them a purpose.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, we could also play a game where we don't serve people something every now and then. Wouldn't that be novel? If instead of being the provider, we were the consumer.
Well, we don't have that much on our resume here. We have bar experience, but we got fired. And now we're a barista. And we're doing pretty well.
We are self-employed, yes.
We're self-employed, but what's our next job going to be? I mean, we need to diversify our portfolio, you know?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But no one's hiring at people who just have barista experience. What kind of job will we find?
We'll make our own job.
I guess you're right.
Listen, in this economy, you got to do whatever it takes.
Yes. I wonder if anyone's hiring adventurers.
Probably.
There's plenty of games about adventuring.
Yes. But yeah, anyway, speaking of games, we should probably play some of those one of these days, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Like the one that we're looking at.
Probably, yes.
With the nice lo-fi hip-hop.
Yes. So, without further ado, video games.
Vinjama games.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I guess also on the topic of things that have small things that have changed recently, I've also started taking a multivitamin.
Hey, me too, actually. Yeah, I've been
nice.
taking every day. I've actually been my main vitamin right now is vitamin D. I've been taking 4,000 IUs of it as directed by a physician. That's not medical advice. Speak to your doctor before starting any diet or nutritional management. But yes, 4,000 IUs of vitamin D a day.
Mm. Yes.
Indeed.
Welcome.
Oh, it's this guy again. Do you want to read the story?
Well, first of all, I want to double check that this isn't the same day that I haven't like accidentally started the last day that we were on, or like the previous day or something. Anyway, good evening, sir.
Hello. I'm from the federal.
Oh yeah, this is definitely we definitely.
Why did you interrupt me? Where are you going?
This is the wrong day. We're on this day.
I was talking to you. What? Why are you going to the future? What?
Sorry.
That's illegal.
Not for me. They don't give out those licenses yet, but I have one. Anyway, so Thursday, October 1st. Yes, this I think we've seen. Yeah, we already read the news. Sorry, we're not open yet.
Oh no. Oh God, I have to do this twice. Do you want to read the short story that was written by what's her face?
We should probably do that. Also, I just noticed that the Evening Whispers has 2 S's at the end.
Whispers.
You know, that's a little quirk of how I speak. When I say a word like S, then a hard consonant sound, then another S, it comes out sort of weird. Like when I say ghosts, hosts, posts.
Posts.
I really hit that hiss. Yeah, anyway.
I think I read the last one. So
All right.
It's your turn.
The Only Reason to Learn How to Fly by Freya Fatima. Happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? I took the train once to get here and fell in love twice. Not this again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her own cigarette out on my face. I just can't help it. He said nothing. It's way easier, you know? Seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about how he or she lives, ignoring the fact that what you see is not the way that they really are. It's way easier. You can't keep doing this to yourself. You know you need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded while you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion.
What?
She looked bothered. I couldn't blame her. It's not like this was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. And how's that served you so far? Now, I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. Of what? Of what'll come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Forget the people around you. Another stupid question. I could be jailed for that. Okay. Took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? You don't usually overthink quite this much, so something must have happened. The truth is, something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed, but she knew me, she knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously? It's true. I watched one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves, someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time, I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who'd quickly be accepted by the family he was born in and the family he's about to make. But, it turned out, his journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday. The fact that I might have to choose between... I sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create these kinds of problems. They do create a different kind of problem, though. He's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. Die? That's not a... Fly, you fool. Because if that really happened, all the things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly. Why would I still care about all these boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved until it comes back around with the spring rains. And that is our story for the day.
Hooray!
Hooray. Yes. Anyway, Neil. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with?
There's definitely something you can do!
What is it?
Can we work here?
Excuse me, what?
Is it possible for us to work here?
But... why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth.
Rude.
And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way.
Especially true.
Statement. It blows our collective mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned from them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
Even more true. Like a good strategy.
That is why we ask you to follow us to work here. Allow us to work here, rather.
Because you want to interact with our customers?
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all.
Oh.
Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay.
Ellipses.
Okay.
Thank you.
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
There are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
How can we know whether our people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy. But we'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Non-verbal signs?
Yes,
That will be very hard for us.
indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Tiberious is making a huge mistake.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though. Help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job.
I'm imagining Neil in a maid outfit. But I'm glad Tiberious is an equal opportunity employer.
Of course, of course.
That is a very earthling thing to do.
It is. All right, then. Are you ready for this?
We are! Hooray!
Okay. Let's start the night.
Oh.
Okay, we had a slight hiccup there.
Welcome.
Holy wow! What the hell is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Tiberious, what's going on here?
Well, Neil is working here tonight.
And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion.
It's not that. Neil's just helping out.
You never look like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we're actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around.
Wait, what?
We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn.
And you just agreed to this?
Yes. On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate.
Fair trade. What's in it for you then?
What?
You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it.
Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here.
Freya,
If I still need to write for the paper again.
what happened?
The chief found out.
Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday?
Yeah.
How did she find out?
You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up?
In the elevator?
Yeah. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now?
Write the goddamn novel, I guess.
And after that?
Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. Commencing sadness protocol. Cry, cry, cry. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house.
Huh? You're allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. Oh, are you saying something?
No, I'm... Go ahead.
Gotcha. Anyway.
I just love this Neil voice.
Yes, anyway, it's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our census and protocol.
It was.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favorite.
Our favorite?
Anything. I trust you with the decision. What?
Well, we know what Neil's favorite is.
Yeah, we made it before.
So yeah, you think we should go with that, or should we try and figure out something that that Freya specifically would like?
Let me consult the oracle.
Sweet and cool, like outer space.
Yeah, go with... Actually, no. It's suggesting something else.
Is it something I'd be able to guess? Or...
I don't think it's ever... No, I don't think you can guess this. It gives you no clues about this. It wants you to make something called black magic, which is coffee, mint, and honey.
Similar to the Milky Way. Yeah, coffee, mint, and honey?
Coffee, mint, and honey. Yeah. I don't know why this game makes you make random drinks.
Yeah, I would assume...
No clues.
I would assume that it's a situation where it's not like you're necessarily going to be penalized for not doing that, or for not making like the ideal drink necessarily.
Yeah.
So that you... Maybe to encourage you to experiment a little bit. Because yeah,
Right.
again, this is a game where we don't keep track of our money. Whereas in, Valhalla, if we didn't make the right drinks at the right times for the right people, then there was a failure state that we could get into.
Well, I worry about, like, Gala. If you don't give him the Galahad, like, what would happen?
True.
Like, or if you didn't give Freya her coffee, you know? Would she perform even worse at her job? Would she write worse articles? Would her novel succeed? Like, that's kind of interesting. That's worth looking into.
Yes.
But
anyway.
I don't think we're monsters. I don't think we're monsters like that. So, that's worth a YouTube look. Like, if someone else did it.
Yeah, we can. One thing I've learned is that we can, as we've demonstrated earlier, we can reload previous days and replay them.
Correct. Huh.
Yes. Anyway, black magic.
It's black magic.
Yeah, I guess if we were to say, try to come up with a through line from Neil's favorite drink, the Milky Way, to this, the Milky Way also has mint and honey, but Freya, as demonstrated, is a big coffee fan. So that would be an explanation for why the base is coffee rather than being milk. Of course,
Okay.
the order in which the mint and honey are put in is different from how it is in the Milky Way. So to keep you on your toes a little bit, I suppose. But
Yeah.
There is a logic to it. It shares 2 out of 3 ingredients, and the one ingredient that's different is the ingredient that Freya is most interested in personally.
Right.
Yes. Anyway,
Yeah,
black magic.
Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop.
Indeed.
Designation, Tiberious.
Well, who else was going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. Today I might have an idea why.
How far along are you with the novel?
I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. Wait, she straight up got fired? Like, straight up?
It would seem so.
And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood.
That sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies. About all the races. We do not think infusing their blood with coffee would be advisable.
It's not I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not ready to move this sort of conversation.
It was just...
Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee.
We're glad to hear that then.
That was what we call a figure of speech, Neil.
We have heard about that term. It's still very hard to understand your language.
Very true. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing.
Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask.
Ask away.
How fast do you write?
Not fast enough, apparently.
But do you have numbers?
Numbers?
How many words do you produce per day?
I don't think I have an exact number, but full time. I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day.
That's a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote.
According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000.
That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much.
That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? We are engaging in small talk.
Indeed.
Well, let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
That's pretty big for a pitch draft.
Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around.
If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily.
I wish. Writing isn't only about numbers of words, Neil.
They also need to make sense.
It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories.
That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter.
Very true.
Even for Earthlings.
Yep.
Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From language to arts.
And even language arts. Oh,
Right
hello,
again.
Go-Go.
Oh, hey, Go-Go. I'm not... How you doing? Welcome in. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by.
That is, in fact, Sheppy.
That is me.
Yes, Go-Go is asking if you are okay.
Thank you for asking, Go-Go. Thank you. I've just had a bad week. I'm okay. I'm just recovering from just seasonal affective disorder. You know, the bad juju. I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not streaming. Let me pull up your stream.
Oh, yeah. But yes. Shall we continue?
Well, let me say to Go-Go. Thank you. I know I haven't been talking much. If you're okay, I'm okay. Thank you, Go-Go. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming. I'll be posting my schedule today. Okay. I know a lot of people have been asking. It means a lot to me that you're concerned. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be playing some Splatoon.
Nice.
And I'll be and tomorrow for the catalog grind, and I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. Yeah,
Also
yeah.
nice.
Thank you, Go-Go. It's very sweet of you. Yeah, we can continue.
All right.
It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there.
So, is it still a valid parameter?
Definitely.
Cool.
Yes, her name is Freya. I think Freya's a Norse god, isn't she?
Freya.
Goddess.
Freya.
Definitely not Greek. I'm pretty confident of that.
And the Old Norse meaning lady, most renowned of the Norse goddesses, who was the sister and female counterpart of Freyr and was in charge of love, fertility, battle, and death. Her father was... I'm not going to pronounce that.
Mm-hmm.
The sea god.
Not good at history? Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Yes.
You're fine, Go-Go. Oh, sorry. That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth.
Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle.
What's going on here? What's the spaceman doing in the behind the counter?
Go clean yourself and then stream? Alright. See you around, Go-Go. Also, Go-Go. Yeah.
I love you too, Go-Go. Thank you so much for your concern. It means a lot to me.
Yes, and thank you for stopping by. Yes, I hope that you'll be well.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks?
I'm still the one responsible for that.
Good. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please.
All right. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. That's pretty straightforward.
This one has a name as well. It is called the Jahe Tubruk. With this coffee. Oh yeah, we made that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very warm and very bitter.
Your order is ready. Thank you for your patronage.
Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle?
Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed.
Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here.
Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed.
Huh? Pardon us? I was just training Neil on how to talk to customers here.
I can see that. You're still trying to get laid.
Define laid. Oh! No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other?
That's a step in the right direction. One suggestion: if you want to blend in with us, stop using just formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. You know what? That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of like ethnocentric, kind of like ableist kind of like rhetoric coming from Myrtle. I feel like Neil is sort of like either like a embody, like not like an embodiment. What's the word? Like
Sort of like I don't know, I want to say metaphor, but I don't. Oh, yeah.
A metaphor for neurodivergent people?
Possibly,
who feel out of touch? That's kind of mean coming from. I feel for Neil here, like expecting people to act in a typical neurotypical way is kind of rude. And kind of out of touch, in my opinion. But that's a tangent. That's way off topic here, but I just wanted to point that out.
Valid criticism to make.
Yeah.
That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step.
He has to be like a metaphor for like neurodivergence.
One small step for you.
You want to take that again?
One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. Get it?
Space reference.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then?
Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Oh, speak of the devil. And he will appear.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the rest of that to call the cops when he said that says it was going to be read here. Where's Tiberious? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry.
It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here.
What are you doing here anyway?
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. Exposition, exposition, exposition.
Lore. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Tiberious. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything?
Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer.
As if this place cares about business.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place.
Where do you want to go after this?
Coachella.
What? What are you going to do at Coachella?
According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella.
We heard there was many things called orgies happening at Coachellas. We are trying to figure out what an orgy is. It sounds very fascinating.
That is why we decided that the event will be our next target.
Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
Yeah, yes. We've noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including their breeding manners. That is what we'll study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with some Earthlings. Oh, God.
You need a minute?
Neil. Oh my God. Yeah, I shouldn't say this. But hell. That sounds like the best plan you have since you got here.
We know. We also surprise ourselves. Oh. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar.
That was a short break.
So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together?
It's nothing. We're just friends, you know?
We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We're both working the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see.
I thought your research was in computer graphics.
I use computer graphics in video games. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But
wait. If you want to thank her directly, doesn't mean you're done with the game?
Excuse me, Miss Freya. It shouldn't be...
Sit.
Wait, how does he know? Wait, can you...
Because Neil is built different.
Can you go back?
I can.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
If you want to thank her directly, doesn't mean you're done.
Sit.
How the fuck does Neil know what kind of your she's using?
You think? Is that really the most unusual thing about Neil that we've seen so far?
Yes! Yes, it is!
Fair
because he's seeing words and then he's not only hearing the words, but he knows the words that she's saying in his mind, being able to process it as if it was floating text in midair.
Perhaps
Is that crazy?
Perhaps that's how Neil perceives things. We
That
don't know
is
how
insane.
We don't know how they perceive. Could be that Neil is partially telepathic.
Maybe.
It should be your, not your.
Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you differ? Okay, let me try this.
I guess it's a...
Your. When I'm saying you're stupid, or your things. You're stupid. Your things. I mean, there's a difference. I guess there isn't. It sounds like I'm saying yeah when I'm talking about your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I sound ridiculous right now. Like, how do they know? Whatever.
I mean, apparently it is at least as far as this game is concerned, it's like perceptible. It's a perceptible difference that Freya herself is not necessarily surprised at Neil having noticed this. So I suppose we'll just sort of live with that, with the idea that this is just... Obviously they can't have an actual, like, you know, audible mispronunciation because there's no voice dialogue, but... So we'll just have to live with what we've got.
It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you even pick up on that anyway? That's what I want to know. It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere.
All right, I got a little bit ahead of myself.
We just know.
Back to you, Aqua. So you're done with your game? With your game?
I suppose you could also pronounce the UR contraction as you're.
That's what I'm doing. I'm saying you're done with your game? Someone clip this, please. Please. Someone lurking in chat.
There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish.
What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game.
Also depends on the audience. Sometimes it's death threats.
Yeah. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI, UX. It must be fun when you're finished working on your creation.
It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight.
You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. Even after all that, if it doesn't sail well, I'm even more done. Doubly done.
I'm sorry to hear about that, Freya. But please, be more confident.
I'm even starting to doubt myself.
I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done.
You're too kind, Aqua.
What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine.
You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know?
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know, I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if I sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. Oh, girly, don't talk to me about burnout. I've been working on a commission for like 4 months, and I'm finally fucking done with it. Burnout. That's Sheppy talking, not me. That's Sheppy in real life. Sheppy working on something for four months and dealing with artist burnout. Anyway, and I've been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Fullmetal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. It didn't really work for them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend DNA. Okay?
I think it's friend
DA?
yeah.
Friend
Yeah, as
DA?
in-
Non-disclosure agreement?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a play on non-disclosure agreement, I assume.
I'll tell you under friend DA. Okay? Oh, alright. I'm not with the paper anymore, anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer. Can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them. Hundreds. Thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 Samurai. That's what they said. It's a good movie, by the way. 7 Samurai.
I haven't
Fantastic.
seen that one.
Yeah, it's the prototype of many different kinds of stories. Like the 7, like there was the 7 Cowboys was a play on that. It's like 7.
Also not seen that.
Well, yeah, it's one of the granddaddies of cinema. Like 7 samurai from different types, personalities come together to defend a village from invasion, and it's very good. Very long though, but very good.
Gotcha.
So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit with an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 Samurai. I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined the company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Oh, cute.
Yes, that's why. You need a vacation.
But I can't just take one.
You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
Hey, I'm the top in this relationship. Don't stay in the bottom where you belong. But tomorrow is.
I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend/vacation.
Of course she is. What about Max West?
It's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Welcome back,
Hey.
Gogo.
Hey. Okay. I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right?
Alright. Oh, I'm so excited.
That's like a very rare smile from Myrtle. A
Mhm.
a very rare laugh smile.
I think we saw a smile from her earlier.
I know, but like I said, rare.
Fair enough.
A rare sighting, a rare occasion
Yes,
where we see
yeah.
a happy Myrtle. Wow, Aqua.
Gogo wants a pumpkin spice latte. I don't think we serve that here,
I
unfortunately.
don't know if we have pumpkin as a ingredient here.
We can
It
get
is-
you some
it is
milk and
all-
some ginger, maybe.
Yeah, it is coming. It is turning the season. It is October 1st in this world.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a different person.
Really? I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
Oh no, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week. Okay?
Have fun.
Take care out there.
May you find joy during your vacation. I'm also here.
Neil is, in fact, also here.
Well, Aqua is really cute. And Myrtle is. Yeah, I can see it. She's cute. But I love Aqua. She's cute. Okay. See you folks later. And we're totally not dating, okay? Yeah. They're fucking. They fucking. Vacation, huh?
You definitely need one, Freya.
I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first.
As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon?
Depends. Why?
I'm in the mood for some reading.
Please, take your time.
You sure?
You want another drink to be going on with?
Eh,
Still in the house.
I definitely won't say no. Well, that
Ginger
was a
latte.
fun day. Warm energy
Indeed.
boost, perfect for a cold evening. Well, how many days do we have left in this game?
At least one. But that is a day we will save for another day.
It looks like we have 4 more days, including this one.
Alright.
So, yeah, we're almost to the end of this game.
Alright. Yes, would you like to take the news?
The Evening Whispers. The Evening Whispers. The Evening Whispers. There's 2 S's.
Whispers.
The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Ooh, it's a non-biased. It is a non-biased news source. It's taking a stand.
I think, wouldn't taking a stand mean that you are biased in favor of the stand that you took?
Wait, you're right. Ignore me. I'm stupid. They are biased. They have a bias. They're non-neutral.
At least they're open with it, I guess.
I guess so, but you know what?
Everyone is biased to some degree. It's just a matter of whether or not you admit it.
It's not a bad position to take. I mean, seriously. My opinion, hot take. Maybe kids should not be having guns. Maybe.
Yes. New healthier fury sedative might be available soon.
Oh, a healthier fury sedative might be available sooner. But is it safe for consumption?
I don't know. The term healthier implies so, at least.
I know, but healthier doesn't always mean, like, for every case.
Fair enough.
Action video game, Rising Hell. Blamed for violence in school. Of course it is. Of course it is.
And so, with that, we leave this day. Oh,
all right.
There we go. And we make our way back to the studio.
Whew.
Yeah, a little bit later than our usual streams.
I look very bit crunched.
A little bit.
On your stream. Like, I look like a hologram version of myself on your stream.
Well, you are, obviously, because you're not physically in this space, because you're in your own studio.
I am.
But my holojam projector is a little bit weird today. It's not as high resolution as it usually is.
Yeah, I came through that weird portal. I came through that weird void in the back of your room. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get that fixed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's really drafty.
It is really drafty. Well, yeah. I mean, it's good for the hot weather, I guess.
True. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of yet another stream.
Hooray.
Yeah, thank you for joining me tonight, Sheps. It has been a pleasure, as always.
Of course. I am excited to get out of my mini hiatus. So, my goal for Splatoon, so Chill Season 2023 just came out 5 days ago. And they have a emote that I want, but it's level 85 in the catalog, which is very far in. So that's going to be a lot of grinding for me. So I might as well grind on stream.
Understandable.
So that is my goal before I forget when it ends. I think it's like February 30th of 2024? Wait, February doesn't end in 30s. 29?
It doesn't, no.
29? 28?
One of those.
Yeah, I don't know.
February ends on the 29th this year.
So does that mean...
Or this upcoming year.
Does that mean it's a leap year?
Yes.
Wow! Did you know that I read somewhere that if you made every month ended in 30, the calendar would be more even? So why don't we do that?
Because it doesn't take exactly 360 days for the Earth to rotate around the sun. It takes just over 365, which is why we have leap years in the first place.
I guess. But what if you made every day 25 hours instead of 24 hours?
We'd need to do the math on that. I don't know that would work out necessarily. Because, again, the length of the day is based in theory on how long it takes the Earth to revolve.
So make every second longer than what we have now. Or make them shorter, then.
Well, the thing is, it would still be... That would cause a lot of problems and solve very few of them.
Hey, I've come up with crazier ideas.
You have, but most of your crazier ideas don't involve the entirety of Earth being affected. At least not usually, as far as I'm aware.
Maybe I've been drinking too much of the company's tea, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that green tea. Oh, did you know my state legalized marijuanas?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, today is the legal day. Dispensaries are allowed to open up shop in my state. So I think over the weekend I'm going to do some research. Research, if you know what I'm saying. I didn't know if you are a fan of recreational drug use.
I don't have a strong opinion on it one way or the other.
Well, I would be taking it mostly for its health benefits. Genuinely would take it for its health benefits.
I mean, I'm not trying to cast doubt on you. I'm just, actively listening.
Your long pauses betray like a sense of, what is it? Doubt or worry.
Yeah, I don't mean to imply that.
You're fine.
I'm just not. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say, so it takes me a little bit to think of something to say.
I'm just messing with you. Don't worry about it.
All right. But yes, you know what it's time for?
I don't know, Brian. Is the circumference of the sun? I don't know. I was thinking of something that Pinky would say.
But yes. Anyway, it's time for a raid.
A raid.
A raid.
A raid. Yes.
A raid. Yes. Do you have a target in mind, Sheps?
Nah. Not really.
Fair enough. Yes. Would you like me to find someone then?
Sure. Go for it.
All right. Let's see who's online. How about Cole? I haven't seen Cole in a while.
Okay.
Cole M. the Golem.
I thought you rated them last time, but that works.
Did we?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Ah.
Well, I mean, either way, it has been about a month since we streamed together last, so.
Go for it.
So yeah. Yes. Anyway, Cole M. the Golem. Cole Golem VTuber. And I believe I probably mentioned this.
They're currently playing Cross Blitz. I'm not sure what that is.
It's a video game, presumably. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I've mentioned this before, but yeah, my very first time being on a stream was on Cole's stream.
That's crazy.
I collabed with Cole before I even started streaming on my own channel.
Yeah, that's where we met.
Yeah, I think we met in the chat on one of Cole's streams, not necessarily when I was doing the collab with them.
I remember distinctly that we shared a VC while they went to be right back.
I guess I don't remember specifically what it was. I remember that we did talk in chat at some point. I guess I don't remember that we didn't.
Do you mean text chat or voice chat?
Text chat. Like in the stream chat.
How do you not remember such precious moments like that? Our first times together. I thought we were friends.
There are many things that I don't remember.
I thought we were friends.
I'm sure you'll find.
I thought we were friends. Tiberious. I don't know. I gotta think about. I don't know about this anymore. I'm leaving.
Well, anyway, I suppose. Oh, there you are.
I'm just messing with you. I thought I'd do a bit. I wasn't actually upset. That's the joke.
Yes, I was about to do a bit of my own. Yes, and I will proceed now that you have returned. So yes,
okay.
If you thought that we were friends, you're wrong. We still are.
No!
We still are.
Oh, that's good. Then I'm happy.
Yes. Apologies if you didn't hear me say that.
Oh, I did not. So that's why I actually had a fight or flight response to that.
Mhm.
My adrenaline center started pumping that into my bloodstream.
Perhaps I could have thought that bit out a little bit better, but oh well. At least we've clarified things. So anyway, raid.
Yes.
So yes, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. Oh, hold on. Customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. There we go.
Have we?
Yes. So, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.
Take care.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
I also forgot to ask you if you had anything you wanted to say, but I guess we already talked about the Splatoon thing, so, yeah. Oh, also I'm streaming Saturday, probably around 3 p.m. Arc nights. Farewell.
Oh, bye.